Good evening and welcome to another broadcast of high school basketball action on Table Rock Sports. Right now, we're getting ready to get you started for the start of a girls' game between the Cascade Christian Challengers, coming off a win on senior night Tuesday against the St. Mary's Crusaders, against the undefeated Sutherlin Bulldogs. And if you know your girls' basketball here in the state of Oregon, you know that the Bulldogs are among the best in the state. If you look at our gymnasium, if you take a look at our wall and you see all the banners and trophies and all the decor here in our gymnasium, and it's come from a variety of different sports. I think almost on girls basketball alone, Sutherlin has quite a bit of hardware and bling of their own to salute the history of that program. And this year, in spite of all the craziness that COVID has thrown their way, the Southern Bulldog girls are much like the Challenger boys basketball program in that they're just slicing through the schedule like a knife through hot butter. Glad you could be here along with us. Jim McCoy here with the play-by-play tonight. Johnny McCoy on the camera as we bring you all the action. And we're glad that we got a season in. It seems weird still to be continuing to play basketball, a winter sport, well over a week past, I know in the case of Cascade Christian, well a week past their graduation, and yet here we are. It's our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available to you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thanks to Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor with 7 locations to serve you. We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off. That'll give us opportunity to get in a little bit of sponsorship recognition, and we look forward to bringing you girls basketball action. It's Sutherlin versus Cascade Christian right here on Table Rock Sports.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
I Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. Hope you are enjoying today's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your vision needs. Just a couple moments away from tip-off, the Challenger girls coming off a win on Tuesday night against the St. Mary's Crusaders here at the Pavilion as Caitlin Willard lit it up for 20 points, including 4 3-pointers. The Challengers shook off a rough start against St. Mary's to really make a nice run in the second and third quarters en route to the win. Now, tonight's ball game is going to be a completely different look. The Bulldogs coming in here, not a program in rebuilding mode, but a team that just seems to, rather than rebuild, they reload. Looking over the course of their season, they're coming off a Tuesday night win against Brookings Harbor, 53-44. They beat the Crusaders last week over at their place, 54-33. Also easily handled Cresswell. And then the last time these two teams met, we go back to June 3rd, and that was a game in which the Bulldogs easily won by a score of 60-34. And if I'm not mistaken, that may have been the night that a couple of key challengers were out of the lineup that evening, as we were just a couple of days away from graduation. So, well, we'll see what happens. Playing on the road is always tough. And then playing over here at Cascade Christian, you know, much like playing in Sutherlin, it's not an easy gig. So we'll see how this game plays out tonight. But certainly I expect no less than a strong night from the Bulldogs that will make the Challengers, if they're going to have a shot at winning, they're going to make them earn it. We're just a couple of moments away from game time. Everybody's setting up over at their respective benches, getting some last-minute instructions. Then our athletic director, Nate Maben, here at Cascade Christian, getting ready to do opening prayer and the national anthem, and then we'll work on being here back in time to bring you the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. But right now, let's go ahead and take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back with the start of tonight's game here on TableRockSports.net.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
first for the visiting Bulldogs. Starting at guard, sophomore, 5'5" sophomore, number 2, Michael Lewis. Also starting at guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 4, Ava Gill. Starting at forward, 5'7" freshman, number 10, Madison Wagner. Also starting at guard, 5'7" senior, number 13, and starting at center, 6'2" senior, number 22, and now, for your Cascade Christian challengers, starting at guard, 5'4" senior, number 2, Neha Joseph. Also starting at guard, 5'7" senior, number 3, Paige Edmondson. Another guard, 5'4" sophomore, number 10, Bella Williams. Starting at wing, 5'6" junior, number 20, Callie Sweeney. And starting at wing, 5'6" senior, number 23, Liz White.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. The challengers in their home white uniforms with gold numerals and purple trim. The Bulldogs in their road darks with kind of a stylized blue numerals, and then white trim on their uniforms. The Bulldogs, coached by Josh Grotting, assisted by Linda Strickland, Nick Adera, Jeremy Harris, and Cassidy Bell. The challengers, led by John Thomas, assisted by his wife Sharon Thomas and Tony Cobb. Getting set to inbound for the Bulldogs is Ava Gill, 5'6" sophomore. Remember her brother being quite a force for the boys team in recent years. They'll start out with the basketball as the visitor, foregoing the jump at center court, part of the unique circumstances of this year. Amy Dickover with the basketball, and she makes a move to the hoop. Ball goes, they're going to call a foul against the challengers. That'll be their first team foul of the ball game. At the free throw line, Amy Dickover. First free throw attempt, nothing but net. This will be the player that will present a huge matchup problem for Cascade Christian tonight. With her combination of height and basketball skill, she'll be a handful. Challengers with the basketball, quickly they try to get it underneath, and that is where you see the height and basketball ability of the Bulldogs coming into play there. They had an open Bella Williams there, but good defense by the Bulldogs breaks it up. White, Williams, works it to Swaim, who's in the lineup tonight. Niha Joseph between the circles, guarded by Gill. White on the drive, she'll go hard to the hole. You can see that she was making the move there, maybe looking for the reverse. Nothing happening. Ball tipped out of bounds. White on the drive to the hoop. And there's Dickover with the block. Bulldogs on the move. Looking inside is Vermillion. Well, swinging around the horn. Now to Wicks. She'll fire from downtown. Shot just a little bit flat. Shooting form very reminiscent of Melanie Snowden. Quick release. Rebound by White on the miss. Down the floor it goes to Joseph. Joseph moves quickly to the hole. She lays it up and in. They'll count it, and she'll go to the line. Neha getting the challengers on the scoreboard. And an opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw attempt, nothing but net. Challengers with the early 3-1 lead. I think if they got any shot at all, it's going to have to come early on. And they'll have to defend a little bit better than that around the basket as Madison Wagner lays it up and in. Had a nice wide open look, good teamwork by the Bulldogs. Williams probably got away with dragging her pivot foot there, but hey, if you're a Challenger fan, you'll take it. Joseph to Sweem. Sweem, skip pass over to Willard. Willard back to Sweem. She'll move, dish it out. Willard has an open look. This one a little bit short. Dick over there shields the ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Sutherlin basketball. Game knotted up at 3 apiece. Wicks to Gill. Down in the corner it goes to Wagner. Down in the corner, now up high. It's taken away by Joseph. Joseph out of backcourt. That's her stock and trade, is that pesky defense. Neha to White. Willard. Skip pass over to Williams. Williams on the drive. She picks up her dribble. And right now she fires it across the key to Willard. Willard fires from the baseline. That shot short. And there with the rebound is Wagner. Quickly up the floor for Wicks. Wicks on the move. Fires it over in the corner to Vermillion. Down to the post to Dickover. And there's just really no way to defend that. And now the Bulldogs with the 5-3 lead. 3 minutes into the ball game. Willard. Now skip pass over for Joseph. Joseph at the corner of the free throw line to Caitlin Willard. Skip pass to Sweem. Sweem drives to the basket. Shot off target. And we have a timeout called. Your John L. Scott scoreboard shows the Bulldogs 5. The Challengers 3 will be back after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Back to action on Table Rock Sports. Vermillion with the basketball. She'll stop along the baseline. And the Bulldogs turn it over. Challengers will face backcourt pressure. And that'll be key to see how they handle that. Williams, a little bit of trouble there, being defended by Vermillion. And she takes it away. Basketball for Gill. Now to Wicks. Wicks drives to the hoop. Her shot underneath the rim. And White is there with the rebound. Lainey Pearson checking into the Challenger lineup for Swaim. White, her pass off target, and the Challengers turn it over. So that's going to be the thing that the Challengers have to guard against in this ball game. If they're going to have a fighting chance in it, they're going to have to make sure that they take care of the basketball. Vermillion, up top it goes. Guard-to-guard exchange, tick over. 2. Challengers again against backcourt pressure. Sutherlin lead now 4. And a steal, and just like that, The Bulldogs are up by 6. Joseph tries to work at high post, and another Challenger turnover. Up the floor quickly it goes. Vermillion lays it up and in. Challengers, wheels kind of come off here momentarily. Coach Tom's going to see if he can't right the ship once again. John L. Scott scoreboard shows the Bulldogs with an 11-3 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Way to ride would be just to get on the bus and go. RVTD helps me to be independent. The bus goes everywhere I need to go. I've become pretty good friends with even some of the drivers. They really care about the passengers. I have to use the power wheelchair, which makes it convenient to have to ride the bus because they have the ramps that go down so you can get on and off really easy. I feel very safe. Now more than ever, RVTD is a very important part of this community. I don't know where I'd be without it.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our community. So the Challengers, at one point, early in the ball game, a 3-1 lead. Then the Bulldogs break out the press, and the Challengers have had all kinds of problems with it. So we'll see now as they discuss things over at the bench, see what they can do to break that pressure. It's not the first time that they've seen it this season and have been able to overcome it. So now Challengers, it's a matter of making the passes crisp, making sure that you got the floor spaced well and that you just keep your head about you as you face that pressure. I'm going to make an adjustment here on the scoreboard. And now it correctly shows 11-3. White out of backcourt. Drives hard. Willard to White. She'll drive the baseline. Looking for Williams. And the first jump ball called of the ball game. Alternating possession. It will be Challenger ball as Willard gets ready to inbound. Okay. You have time for sub to get in the ball game. White's going to come out. Swing returns. She started the ball game this evening. Willard. Bounce pass intended for Swaim, but breaking it up is Jaden Vermillion. You got two Vermillions on the roster. Jaden, the senior, and Josie, the freshman. Inbound to Joseph. Moving to her right. Picks up her dribble now. Now she's going to need some help. Willard's there. Challengers with the ball, trailing by 8. The Bulldogs with 10 unanswered points in the first. Pass broken up by Gill. It will go out of bounds right in front of the Bulldog bench. Caitlin Willard will inbound. And intended for Pearson. She's able to run it down. And Challengers turn over the ball. So quickly, out of backcourt, Madison Wagner. Just a lot of talent on this Bulldog team. You can see that. Dickover with the left hand, and she banks it home. By our count, Dickover with 5 in the ball game. 13-3, the Sutherlin advantage. Joseph, almost in trouble there for a second, but manages to get rid of it. Willard going to drive, bounce pass to Swaim. Swaim drives, goes for Williams, who shakes the defender, and the shot rolls around and down. Bella Williams with her first bucket of the night. And it's a 13-5 Bulldog lead. Gill down in the corner to Wagner. She'll shoot from out there. Shot just a little bit long. Ball tipped around. Last touch by Vermillion. White returns, and Melanie Snowden will check in for the Challengers as Lainey Pearson checks out. And again, Sutherlin really getting a lot out of their backcourt pressure against the Challengers. Cascade has not yet solved that. White. And they get it in for Willard. Willard up the floor she goes. One-on-one. Pass broken up by the Bulldogs, but there is White to take it back. White, Willard from, that's a long two. And she gets it to go. Caitlin Willard, who had 20 on Tuesday night, gets her first bucket of the night as the Challengers draw within 6. Meanwhile, a nice defensive work there by Swaim. Joseph with the basketball out of backcourt. On the wing, needs some help. Willard works her way through traffic. She's going to try it, and she gets it to go. Caitlin Willard. 2 straight buckets as the Challengers draw within 4. Gill with the basketball. Threw it behind her intended target, Vermillion. Williams in the ball game. Joseph is now going to come out for a breather. Bulldogs keep up that pressure. Get it to Willard. Caitlin. Long pass over for Swaim. And it ends up going out of bounds. It will be Sutherlin ball. You know, these good teams always, just rarely that you'll ever see a good basketball team that doesn't defend well. And Sutherlin tonight has put on a brilliant defensive display and have given the Challengers fits this evening. And obviously with 15 points on the board here in the first, obviously not shabby at all in terms of their offensive work. Now, while the defense has been good, unfortunately for Cascade, they have helped them just being sloppy and off target with their passes. White shakes the defender. Shot no good, but Swaim is there. And we have a jump ball called. Alternating possession goes Sutherland's way. So they'll get it back with an opportunity to put more points on the board with 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. They'll swing it to Vermillion. Vermillion swings the pass around and burying it from downtown. That's Wagner with the triple. White going the other way. Now to Williams. Her shot in and out. It looked good, but it just wouldn't stick. Dick over with the rebound to Wicks. She'll fire the buzzer. She almost got that one to go. Your score after one. It is the Sutherland Bulldogs 18, the Challengers 9 on your John L. Scott scoreboard. Stick around. We'll bring you second quarter action coming right up on Table Rock Sports.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Getting ready to start the second quarter. It'll be the Challengers with the basketball. Joseph back in the ball game, takes it on the inbound from White. And we have a pass broken up by Vermillion. Quickly up the floor to Gill, and she gets it to go. Challengers continue to be plagued with turnover problems here early in the ball game, and now they trail 20-9 here early in the second quarter. Willard shoots it. Shot off target. Joseph had it for a moment. Quick outlet from Dickover to Wicks. Wicks, Dickover. They wave off the basket. They say she traveled with the ball. Sutherlin continuing to apply that backcourt pressure that's given Cascade so much trouble. Willard to Sweem. Swings it for Joseph. Joseph makes her move. Feeds it inside to Sweem. She tries to make a move and can't get it to go in traffic. That was a tough shot. It'd have been a big one if she'd been able to make it. Gill with the basketball, starts to make a move. And we have a foul called against Cascade Christian. And the foul will go against Neha Joseph. Pearson into the ball game. Sweem is out. Also, Melanie Snowden checking in. Pass broke up by Willard, but it's back to the Bulldogs. Making a move as Vermillion. Around the horn it goes to Wicks. Wicks drives, goes hard to the hole. She gets to go. Wicks found the opening, got the position to get the reverse. Willard for Snowden. And the Bulldogs just very active defensively. It seems like almost every possession they're getting a hand on the basketball when Cascade has it, disrupting the flow of things and creating turnovers. It's just at that point when you're playing a team that's that active defensively, you have to adjust, have to put a little more mustard on the ball and just be on target with it. Right there, Pearson on the line as he retrieves the basketball. So Sutherlin will keep it, leading by 13 in the ball game. Joseph back in, Willard out, and it is Amy Dickover once again. She's got 7 on the night as the Bulldogs lead by 15. White, Joseph. Fire a pass over for Williams. Williams has an opening there momentarily. Pearson at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Joseph. She'll move. She'll take the shot off the side of the backboard. And there with the rebound, Heaven Richardson, who's in the ball game. Richardson over for Wicks. Skip pass to Vermillion. Now for Gill. Gill gets past her defender, and she gets it to go. Ava Gill with 4 in the ball game. Going the other way. Williams with it. Makes a nice move. Willard's going to come in. And Snowden is going to take a seat on the challenger bench. So Cascade, when we came into this ballgame, they knew it was going to be a tough one. And Sutherlin is doing what Sutherlin does, just like they did there. Amy Dickover, dominant in her performance tonight. Meanwhile, Pearson misses the shot. Quickly going the other way is Vermillion. They'll count the basket. She'll go to the line. Senior Jaden Vermillion, 5'7" senior. 3 seniors on this Bulldog roster. We'll go ahead and keep it right here during the timeout. 4:24 left to go in the first half of play. In terms of games coming up, we mentioned the other night that originally this was going to be the last home game of the season for the Challengers, but a little change in schedule now, as the Challengers will now be set to play on Saturday against Douglas, and that game is scheduled for a 3 o'clock start, with it being here at home. The game will be streamed right here on TableRockSports.net, and again, the tip-off time for that contest is 3 o'clock, making up a game. Originally, you may remember, way back at the beginning of the season, the Challengers played Douglas up at their place. They were scheduled to play again on June the 8th, but again, I know Douglas County has been hit particularly hard with COVID-19, and that forced the cancellation of that ball game. Well, they managed to get this one rescheduled for Saturday, whereas at one point the Challengers were scheduled to take a road game up at Santiam Christian. So they've got all that sorted out. Also, in terms of boys basketball action, the boys are up at Sutherlin playing this evening. And hopefully, maybe at some point, maybe any of you who know me personally, if you can get me a score on that game, I'd be more happy to share that along with whoever may be following along this evening. And then there is an Elite 8 playoff tournament scheduled to start next week, either Monday or Tuesday. The Challenger boys, if everything holds up, should be at home against one of the teams from Eastern Oregon. At the free throw line, Vermillion. Free throw, a little off to the right there with a rebound for the Challengers. Lainey Pearson, the 5'11" sophomore, quickly up the floor for Kelly Sween. She glides to the hoop, and she gets her first bucket of the night. Kelly Sween gets the Challengers within double figures. It's now a 30-11 ball game. Vermillion around the horn, it goes to Wicks. Wicks has Richardson in the low post, making a move to the hoop. Vermillion, good-looking shot. She can't get it to go. There's White. Challengers on the break, pushing the pace if they can. And White gets position, and she lays it up and in. Liz White. And that's her first bucket of the night. 30-13 ball game. Vermillion going to try one from downtown, and she buries it. Jaden Vermillion with 7 in the ball game. Meanwhile, the Challengers knock one down. So the Challengers starting to get some points on the board here in the second quarter, but trading baskets right now. Ball slapped away from Dickover. Challengers will take it out of backcourt. So good defense by Cascade. Meanwhile, Kelly Sween. Her second bucket of the night. And Coach Grotting, he wants to talk things over. So that'll give us an opportunity to thank our sponsors. And we'll be back shortly here on Table Rock Sports.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Sutherlin Bulldogs coming out with a lineup of Amy Dickover. Also in the game is Heaven Richardson, wearing number 33, and along with Vermillion, who's been a headache for the Challengers this evening. And out of the backcourt, we see Wicks along with Gill. Wicks with the basketball now to Vermillion. She drives the baseline. They'll call Sweem for the blocking foul. And been pretty clean from a foul standpoint. Been a clean first half. Challengers with 14 fouls. Bulldogs with just one. Near steal by Willard. There is Wicks. Wicks knocks it down. I tell you what, these girls can shoot. Micah Wicks, by our count unofficially, her first bucket of the night. Joseph looking for a little help. There's Sweem to White at the free throw line on the high post. She'll kick it back out to Caitlin Willard. Her shot just a little bit long. Rebound to Richardson. Quickly up the floor to Wicks. Wicks goes up with the left hand, and it's no good. Willard out of backcourt, now to White. White makes a move, shakes the defender, Dickover, and White with her second basket of the night, as it is now a 35-19 ball game. Shooting from downtown is Wicks. She's got the range. Can't get that one to go. Rebound out to Sweem. White quickly up the floor. Kicks it out for Joseph. Joseph back to White. Callie Sweem, the junior, with the basketball. Skip pass over to Joseph. Joseph starts a drive. Dishes back for Willard. Willard with the left hand and in traffic. And there is Dickover. Takes it away. Vermillion glides to the hole. And she lays it up and in. Jaden Vermillion, by our count, 9 in the ball game. 37-19, and Pearson attempts to save it, and Challengers continue to be plagued with turnover trouble here in the first half. I think some of that's just part of the learning and growing process, and the other part of it is let's take nothing away from the Bulldogs defensively. You can easily see this team coming in undefeated and now shooting from downtown. Her first attempt at the game is Josie Vermillion, the freshman. White out of backcourt quickly. Willard with it. She's going to pull up and shoot from 15. She knocks it down. Caitlin Willard with 6 on the night. 37-21, Bulldog advantage here on your John L. Scott scoreboard. Josie Vermillion. Now for Gill. That shot, no good. Running it down is Wicks. Wicks going to try the 3 ball. It is a little bit long. Ball's tipped around, and Jaden Vermillion tries to save it. Can't do so. Joseph in the ball game. Sweem will come out. So your challenger lineup is Willard along with Joseph, Pearson, White, and Williams. Liz with the basketball. Dribbles it off of her foot, and Jaden Vermillion is there with the opportunistic defense. Unfortunately loses it on the travel. You have 5 points. I tell you what, this second quarter's gone by fast. 5.2 to go, so Challengers with a final shot opportunity, and Willard has it. The clock has not started, and a rebound, it's missed. And they'll go ahead and get the ball up the floor. And that will end the first half of play. Going into halftime, it is the Bulldogs with a 16-point lead. It is Sutherlin 37, Cascade Christian 21. We'll pause for messages, and when we return, we'll take a look at some of the halftime stats right here on Table Rock Sports.
My Circle K powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It's halftime. Sutherlin Bulldogs, undefeated on the season. Coming into tonight's action, looking to run their record to 10-0. Meanwhile, Cascade Christian, the boys, putting their undefeated record on the line against the Bulldogs up at Sutherlin this evening. Sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Departments. Time to sign up now for summer fun. Go to playmedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistoli softball camp July 12th through 14th, led by the SOU national champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons, USTA youth tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com and register today. Taking a look at the scoring from the first half. First of all, for the visiting Bulldogs, Amy Dickover at 6'2", and the challengers with their tallest available player tonight, the sophomore Pearson at 5'11". Dickover having her way with the challengers. She leads the way with 9 points for the Bulldogs. Also with 9 is Jaden Vermillion, who has been a force defensively and also shown us quite a bit on the offensive side of the ball. Madison Wagner with 5 points in the game, Ava Gill with 4, and Micah Wicks with 2. And again, this is unofficial. Over on the Challengers side of the ball, Caitlin Willard, her production coming in the second quarter. She leads the Challengers with 6. Neha Joseph got the first 3 points of the ball game for the Challengers. Bella Williams has a field goal. Callie Sweem has 4 points. And Liz White has 4 for Cascade, who come into tonight's action with a 3-6 overall record and a 3-5 mark in league play. And again, they'll be in action at home on Saturday. So come on out, Challenger fans, if you want to see the girls play one more time at home. And again, that's going to be Saturday, Cascade Christian Pavilion at 3 o'clock. Meanwhile, for Sutherlin, they'll have another game tomorrow night against Douglas. So Douglas, after missing so many games for so long now, are trying to get in as much as they can with the time that they have left. Meanwhile, as far as the Challenger boys are concerned, if all goes according to plan, they will conclude their wrapping up their regular season. Well, they got a game tonight, and then on Monday they'll have our next broadcast of them in action, either Monday or Tuesday, and there's some speculation of which of the 2 days that will be. That'll be in action against a team likely from Eastern Oregon, either Vail or Nissa, and that will mark the outset of the Elite Eight culminating basketball tournament for the spring 2021 season. It's halftime. You can see there on your Donnell Scott scoreboard, it is Sutherlin 37 and the Cascade Christian Challengers 21. Table Rock Sports wants to say thank you to the over 100 new YouTube subscribers this spring. It helps us keep the games coming. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscriber button if you would like to join the team. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the slate of games on the schedule at Table Rock Sports. Go to my phone here. Can you imagine, what did we ever do before the smartphone? I'll tell you one thing for sure, I probably spend a lot less time killing trees than I used to. But taking a look at the upcoming schedule for here in Southern Oregon, games that may be of interest to you. North Medford girls travel to Grants Pass for a game that will be broadcast on Table Rock Sports at 5:30, and that will be tomorrow. North Medford will also be at Grants Pass. The boys' game will be at 7 o'clock. Also looks like we have district wrestling, and that will be at Grants Pass, and that will be on Saturday at 1 o'clock. South Eugene will be playing South Medford again. That's going to be a Saturday game at 2:30. And then Grants Pass paying a visit to South Medford in girls basketball game, another game that will be scheduled for Friday. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. Hope you're enjoying today's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help you with your vision needs. Let's go ahead and take a timeout here, and then we'll get ready for the start of the second half. It is the Bulldogs versus the Challengers on TableRockSports.net.
Coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Taking a look around this gymnasium tonight, I see all kinds of trouble in the building. A few Cascade Christian Challengers of recent vintage in the house this evening. Eli Snyder, see Ruben Ragsdale down there, Gabe Pearson, his brother Will, watching their younger sister Lainey play this evening. See Ethan Rathburn out here, and then a couple of former Challenger basketball players, the girls' competition. I'll see Emily Stevens, now attending school up at George Fox. And she's here along with Abby Alexander, who also played here at Cascade, has been going to school up in Eugene. So let's go ahead and get ready for the start of the second half. Bulldogs will open up the quarter with a basketball. Start of the third quarter. Sutherlin pretty well in control of this game after trailing very early 3-1. But they put on that full court press and it's been trouble ever since. They tried to get a pass into Richardson, and it was last touched by Cascade Christian, so it will be Gill with the inbound. Shot off target, but Richardson with the offensive rebound. Losing the handle on it, Madison Wagner. It goes out of bounds. So Challengers, they want to get back in this one. Uphill climb at least now in this possession. The Bulldogs came up dry. See if they can't get something going here. One of the keys is to cut down on the turnovers. White with a basketball. Tries to fire it in for Williams. Williams has it now. She's inside the paint. Now for Sweem as she makes a move to the hoop. Her shot in and out. And we'll have a block called against the Bulldogs. That foul called against, I'll say that's against Wagner. First free throw attempt by Callie is good. She's got 5 on the night. Challenger reserve getting a starting opportunity this evening. Misses on the second. And Sutherlin gets it back up by 15. Steal by the Challengers. Williams makes a game effort to save it. Unfortunately, nobody there in the direction of the errant basketball. See in the lineup Paige Edmondson for Sutherlin. She's got the basketball now. She's going to try a three. That one a little bit short. Rebound by Josie Vermillion. And she gets her first bucket of the night. Joseph out of backcourt to Willard. Guard-to-guard exchange. Now for Williams. Williams tries to get a pass up high, but it is taken away by Gill. Gill with the basketball. Now to Edmondson. She'll drive to the hole. Her shot won't go. Willard quickly out of backcourt. Now to Sweem. She tries to fire a pass. You know she was looking for White, but Bulldogs do a good job of breaking it up. Going the other way, now it is Wagner with the basketball. Her little turnaround move, no good, but she connects on the putback. Wagner with 7 in the ball game. 41-22. Williams takes the short hop on the pass. Now to White. Nice little reverse move. But she can't connect. Sutherlin basketball. Quickly going the other way. Wagner, she's up short. And we have a jump ball to call. It'll go the Challengers' way this time. Josie Vermillion, the freshman, on the tie-up. Pearson's going to check into the ball game. Now Callie Sweem will come out for a breather. Little discussion between Coach JT and Callie. Willard with the basketball, pulls up from the top of the key. Misses, but she gets her own rebound. Now Williams will fire from the baseline. And there's White. White on the offensive glass. Can't get it to go. Pearson tries to make a play on it, but it is Wagner that comes up with it. Up the floor it goes for Paige Edmondson. Seeing her first action of the night here in the second half. Steal by the Challengers. White out of backcourt. She tries to bull rush her way out, and now Joseph will shoot. Her shot in and out, just a little bit long, but she's there in traffic with it. And it is Williams. Now to Willard. Willard tries to fire it inside, and it is taken away by Sutherlin. Quickly up the floor it goes. And Josie Vermillion fires a pass inside. Whistle against Cascade. And that is going to go against I believe that's going to go against Willard, but in and out on the free throw attempt by Wagner. Been a balanced effort for Sutherlin tonight. Wagner's had point production tonight. Dickover has been a virtual menace for the Challengers and has scored a bushel full of points tonight. Then we also seen plenty from Jaden Vermillion. Ava Gill with a couple of buckets this evening. Willard going to shoot from downtown. That one just a little bit long. Rebound comes out to Jada Gary, who's in the game. So Coach Grotting giving his youngsters a chance to play. Shot a little bit hard off the glass. White with the rebound for the Challengers. White drives through traffic. Foul called against the Bulldogs. That's going to go against Josie Vermillion. Now we'll send White to the free throw line. So a lot of substitutions by Sutherlin here in the second half. Timeout call on the floor. We will take one as well. 3:48 left to go in the third. John L. Scott scoreboard shows the Bulldogs 42 and the Challengers 22.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Back here at the Pavilion, 42-22. Liz White connecting on the first free throw attempt. Second attempt on its way. It's good. Challengers draw with an 18. It's 42-24. Sutherlin with the basketball. Cross-court pass. The shot is good. So Sutherlin keeps it going here in the third quarter. Some other young players in the ball game now. Edmondson among them. And we get a tie up here underneath. Williams and Edmondson there. Possession goes Sutherland's way. Josie Vermillion Passes it. And the bank is open for Ava Gill as she knocks it down. Score now 48-24. Williams with the basketball. Fires it over. White with it now. Defender on the floor, Josie Vermillion. Open look for Willard. That one just a little bit long. Rebound. Up the floor it goes. Josie Vermillion, shot in and out, no good. Willard on the rebound. Quick outlet for Joseph, who can't quite track it down in time. And the Challengers now will inbound underneath their own basket. And a timeout called by Cascade Christian. 30-second timeout. We'll pause for messages, and we'll be back with more here on Table Rock Sports.
Way to ride would be just to get on the bus and go. RVTD helps me to be independent. The bus goes everywhere I need to go. I've become pretty good friends with even some of the drivers. They really care about the passengers. I have to use the power wheelchair, which makes it convenient to have to ride the bus because they have the ramps that go down so you can get on and off really easy. I feel very safe. And now more than ever, RVTD is a very important part of this community. I don't know where I'd be without it.
Back to the Cascade Christian Pavilion, 48-24. Bulldogs in control of this one, coming in with a perfect record on the year. And you look right down I'm trying to even look at a game where maybe that's even been close for them. And about their closest contest, they had a game on Tuesday night against Brookings at home where the Bulldogs won by 9. That's been their closest game all year. Lainey Pearson with an opportunity. Can't get that to stick. There with offensive rebound is White. Out of backcourt, Edmondson for the Bulldogs. Jump ball the call. Possession arrow goes the Challengers' way. Joseph. High left wing for White. Now for Sweem. She's got 5 points on the evening. Getting a start tonight. White fakes the three. Unfortunately, she made her move. She's called for the travel. Checking in for the Challengers, Melanie Snowden. Kelly Sweem will check out. Jada Gary with the basketball. Edmondson. Number 5 in the ball games, Mariah Summers. Edmondson makes a move. The aforementioned Summers shoots the ball and ends up rolling out of bounds. That'll be Challenger ball. So it was last touched by Cascade Christian. White will come out. Now McKenna Dunn makes her first appearance of the night. Firing from downtown, shot short by Josie Vermillion. Ball quickly up the floor for the Challengers. Neha Joseph trying to find an opening. Did a nice job of getting underneath the Bulldog defender, and that will earn her a trip to the free throw line. Neha Joseph scored the first 3 points of the night. Can she make it 4? Can't hit on the first one, but she'll get another. We have Brooke Akins checking into the Challenger lineup tonight. Willer will come out for a breather with 51 seconds to go in the third. Second attempt, that one goes. Neha Joseph with 4 on the evening. 48-25. Out of backcourt, Edmondson. Works the ball to Richardson. Misses the shot. Long rebound comes out to Kelly Sween. Jump ball to call. Alternating possession goes the Sutherlin Bulldogs' way. Edmondson now for Summers. Edmondson in the short corner. Passes up top for Josie Vermillion. Edmondson firing from the baseline. Shot short. Offensive rebound by Vermillion. And a foul called against Cascade. Foul called against Brooke Akins, 5'5" freshman. And that'll send Josie Vermillion, 5'9" freshman, to the free throw line. First attempt, a little bit short. She'll get a second. Shot on its way. That one in and out. Dunn tries to get the rebound, but Vermillion is there. We have a jump ball. The call. Challengers get it on the alternating possession. Good active defense there by Callie Sween. Dunn will inbound. Sween out of backcourt. Fires it up and pass broken up. There is Edmondson for Sutherlin. She goes hard to the hole with the left hand. No good. Akins with the rebound. And that will end the third quarter of play. Your score after 3. It is the Bulldogs 48, the Challengers 25. We'll be back in 60 seconds on TableRockSports.net.
RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs 48, the Challengers 25. Challengers with the steal defensively. Caitlin Willard outruns the posse. Lets the traffic pass her by, and she scores. Caitlin Willard with 8 points on the night. It's 48-27. Meanwhile, another steal by the Challengers. Bella Williams. Bella with 4 points on the evening. Challengers with some signs of life here in the fourth quarter. Edmondson, pass broken up by Willard. Up the floor to Joseph. Joseph lets the traffic pass. Work it out of backcourt to Willard. Now White. Skip pass over to Caitlin. Traffic there. Works it inside to White. Nice pass. Can't get the shot to go, but we have a foul called against Sutherlin. So the Bulldogs going with a bit younger lineup here. We have Edmondson, number 1, who's a freshman. Josie Vermillion, number 12, is a freshman. Haven Richardson, a sophomore, in the lineup as White hits on the first. We also have Jada Gary, who's a freshman, number 9. White 2 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line. Liz with 6 points in the ball game. Richardson. Pass for Wagner, who's in the game. And you get a shot inside. They get it to go. As the Bulldogs hit the half-century mark. 50-31. White on the drive. Kicks it out for Williams. She'll shoot. Shot off the glass, but a steal by White. And now we have a jump ball called underneath, and the alternating possession goes Cascade's way. So they'll hang on to the basketball here with 6:20 left to go in the contest. Steal by the Bulldogs. In the ball game is Jaden Ratledge. She wears number 23. 14 fouls for Sutherlin here in the second half. 3 for the Challengers. Steal by Cascade. Willard has the basketball. Leads the pack, and she lays it up and in. She's in double figures with 10. It's now 50-33. Wagner. Down in the corner to Richardson. Pass goes around the horn, shooting the basketball, and missing it is Ratledge. Willard out of backcourt, now for White. And now Joseph with it. She tries to make a move, and Williams is there. And the Challengers come up dry on that possession. Wagner with the ball. Moves to her right, Ratledge. Shooting is Richardson. That shot way short, but they're saying there may have been a good reason for that. Foul called against Cascade Christian. That's going to go against Liz White. As Callie Sween gets ready to check back in the ball game. Timeout called with 5:13 to go. 50-33, your score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be back after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Cascade Christian Pavilion here on a Thursday night as the season winds down for girls basketball. Sutherlin looking to run their record to 10-0 on the year with Richardson at the free throw line. Challengers, again, they'll be in action on Saturday at 3 o'clock here at Cascade Christian. Richardson connects on the free throw attempt. And now it is 52-33. 5:08 left to go in the ball game. White with it. Now to Williams. Bounce pass to Pearson. Pearson, nice little move there, but she can't get it to go, and she fights for the rebound there in backcourt. Ball's loose on the floor, and coming away is Edmondson. Edmondson, up the floor it goes for Jada Gary. Around the horn, Wagner's going to shoot, and that one won't stick. There is White for the challengers, quickly out of backcourt. Bounce pass, shooting it is Sweem. Her shot comes up short, rebound by Edmondson. Edmondson out of backcourt. Pass it up the floor for Wagner. Wagner swings it around. Gary now to Edmondson. To Ratledge. Ratledge going to shoot from downtown. She misses on the shot. White up the floor for Sweem. Her shot won't go. Now it's the Bulldogs quickly up the floor. Wagner. And on the move is Edmondson. Ball out of bounds. It'll remain in Sutherlin hands. McKenna Dunn and Neha Joseph checking in. Pearson will come out, as well as Liz White. Shooting from downtown and burying the shot is Wagner. Sweem. Bounce pass. Dunn. Right of the paint. Willard. She's on the drive. Oh, in and out. Rebound by Wagner. And this foul will go against Willard. Team fouls. Challengers with 5. Sutherlin with 4. Timeout called. We will take one as well. 3:12 to go in the ball game, and we will be right back.
RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
.312 left to go in the ball game here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion. Sutherlin, who's been in control of this ball game throughout. I tell you, one of the things, especially for those younger Cascade players, you can look at them and say, you know, when you play against a team like this, you get a chance to see what a championship caliber team looks like, just in terms of their execution, their depth, and all the ingredients that come into making a good team, and say, hey, there's something there to aim for, that, you know, something to aspire to. Challenger basketball. Willard to Joseph. Bounce pass. Williams gets it back out for Caitlin Willard. Senior guard had 20 on Tuesday night against St. Mary's. Sweem, baseline move. Now out of backcourt quickly, it is the Bulldogs. Joseph with the steal. And we'll have a foul called against Sutherlin. Liz White getting ready to check in the ball game along with Melanie Snowden. 2:35 left to go in the ball game. Inbound. Joseph out of backcourt. Willard to Joseph on the guard-to-guard exchange. Going inside to Williams. Williams, nice move there off the back iron. And we have a jump ball called. Alternating possession goes Sutherlin's way on this one. So it'll be Ratledge. She's there in the backcourt with number 1, Edmondson. Quickly up the floor it goes. Josie Vermillion. And we have a timeout called, a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back right after this on Temple Rock Sports.
Way to ride would be just to get on the bus and go. RVTD helps me to be independent. The bus goes everywhere I need to go. I've become pretty good friends with even some of the drivers. They really care about the passengers. I have to use the power wheelchair, which makes it convenient to have to ride the bus because they have the ramps that go down so you can get on and off really easy. I feel very safe. And now more than ever, RVTD is a very important part of this community. I don't know where I'd be without it.
It is our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thanks to Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor, with 7 locations to serve you. 2:10 left to go in the ball game. Sutherlin coming in at 9-0. Challengers at 3-6 overall in the year. And again, they'll be back in action on Saturday. We'll have the game for you right here. And into the ball game now is Michaela Cardoza. She wears number 14 for Sutherlin. A pass over for Josie Vermillion. Ball goes off the foot of Cardoza. And it'll be Cascade ball with 1:56 left to go. Willard making a move. Bounce pass to Williams. Her shot. In and out. Josie Vermillion to Cardoza. Ball nearly tipped away by Cascade. Still giving Coach Thomas plenty of defensive effort, even at this late juncture in the ball game. And that's what you got to appreciate. A team, even if the game's not going their way and been kind of a tough one, nonetheless, they've kept up the effort and they haven't quit. Williams with the steal out of backcourt. Away she goes. And she banks it home. Bella Williams makes it 55-35. Williams with 6 on the night. Going the other way. Making a move is Gary. Now the challenger bench getting ready to empty out here. So it'll be Sweem, Pearson, Akins, and McKenna Dunn. At the free throw line is Gary. Gets set. First free throw attempt. That one's just a little bit short. So wholesale substitutions for Cascade. Snowden, Willard, Joseph, and White all come out of the ball game. Gary at the free throw line. Second attempt. It's in and out. She gets her own rebound, however. Josie Vermillion, 1:05 left to go. Ball working around the horn. Steal by Williams. She does it again. Williams with good anticipation. She'll make a move to the hoop. That shot just a little bit short. 50 seconds left to go. Cardoza out of backcourt. Up the floor to Josie Vermillion. Back to Cardoza. She's trapped on the baseline. And good effort there defensively by Akins and Pearson. Now Sweem will come out as Snowden comes in. Dunn with the inbound for Cascade. Williams. For Dunn. Now over for Snowden, is being hounded by Josie Vermillion. She makes a move, the shot. No good, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Melanie Snowden, 5'6" sophomore. Free throw attempt. That one just a little bit short. Score remains 55-35 with 21 seconds left to go in the game. Second attempt, she goes 1 for 2. Snowden with her first point of the night is 36-55. Steal by Williams, that's her third in this quarter. She comes out of backcourt, loses the handle on the basketball, and now we have a scrum. Williams is there, along with, looks like we've got Jada Gary there. It'll be Bulldog ball with 6 seconds left to go. Out of backcourt, Cordoza. Time running out. Gary, and that will be your ball game. Your final score, the Sutherlin Bulldogs, 55, and the Cascade Christian Challengers, 36. That's the final on the contest. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll do a quick post-game wrap-up on Table Rock Sports.
RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Back here at the Pavilion, we'll put the wrap on tonight's ball game, where the Sutherlin Bulldogs remain undefeated on the season. Their record now at 10-0 after beating the Challengers 55-36. Again, unofficial scoring. You imagine trying to balance, engineer along with describing the action on the court, and then trying to do the stats on top of it. Sometimes, well, it's easier said than done. We'll put it that way. But I think one of the things you can see as you look at the stat sheet, even if we're off by a point or two here or there, is that a lot of balance in the Sutherlin lineup tonight. Amy Dickover, a real challenge for Cascade early in the ball game. She led the way with 11 points unofficially. Also a good night for Jaden Vermillion, who really was active on the drive and working a variety of plays in the first half. She ends up with 8 points. Madison Wagner with 8. Ava Gill with 4. Micah Wicks with 2. We have Heaven Richardson with a basket. Over on the Challenger side, Caitlin Willard led the way with 10. Bella Williams with 6. Callie Swain with 5. Liz White had 6. Melanie Snowden scored 1 point in the ball game. And Neha Joseph ended up with 4. Well, that'll wrap up tonight's ball game, where your final score is the Sutherlin Bulldogs 55, and the Cascade Christian Challengers 36. Regular season play will wrap up on Saturday as the Challengers take on the Douglas Trojans. Tip-off time will be at 3 o'clock. And again, we will video stream the game for you on Table Rock Sports. For my cameraman, Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy saying good night, everybody, and thanks for joining us.